Hi everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Wolfenstein New Order. If you remember last time, we escaped from a mental institution where we'd been for 14 years after taking some shrapnel to the brain. We have a new friend, and we have another new friend who is in the trunk of our car. We went to go see some old people who informed us that the world is basically run by Nazis now. It's a whole thing. I just wanted to show off this title screen one more time. It's a really cool title screen. Listen to the music. It really fits this game. And I really like that. At times it does get a little bit new metal-y, but otherwise it's pretty good. So let's kick off where we left off. Oh, and loading screens. I forgot about those. These are actually pretty cool. They'll flash some German phrases. I don't know what any of them mean. I'll try to leave in as many of these as I can so people can translate.
I am a trained and experienced field coordinator working on behalf of Generalstrasse himself. Do you know how much misfortune you are in if you do not release me? There is no point in keeping me here. I will be very lenient to you and the nurse and her family if you let me go immediately. You have my word on this.
That doesn't sound really truthful. Hey, what's this? This is actually kind of cool. There's a few different kind of world-building things in the game, like this one, and a few others that just sort of fill you in on history. But this is more not really related to the game at all. It's just kind of neat. Alright, he's not going to actually say anything until we come over here. Ah.
Have been known to be just and fair in dealing with people like you. Do you realize who I am? It would serve you well if you stop what you are doing and release me.
Yeah, probably not.
Understand, you damned lunatic, that I am superior to people like you. Warum hörst du nicht, du Schwachkopf?
Alright, well, let's get the killing here.
Du bist ein gottverdammter Irrenanstaltsinsasse!
Oh, jeez. How many Polish people does it take to tie up a Nazi?
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you one question. You are gonna answer that question in a way I find satisfactory, and if you do not, I will saw your head off with this here appliance, you hear me? So here it comes. Where are you people keeping the captured resistance fighters?
I'm sure. I don't know what you're talking about. There is no resistance! Zur Hölle mit dir und deinem verdammten Widerstand! Okay, I'll tell you! Damn it! What do you want to know? The resistance fighters, where are they? Berlin, Eisenwald, Presen. But you'll never make it there. There are checkpoints everywhere. Looking for you and the nurse. And soon they will find this place. And then you will be on your knees!
No, gotowy. Jesteś przystojny chłop, panie Błaskowicz. Nie taki przystojny jak ja, ale nieźle. Pilnuj jej. Rozumiemy się? Albo ja cię znajdę i zrobię ci krzywdę.
Rozumiem.
Dobrze. Więc wybieramy się do Berlina.
We ask for your mercy, Lord, as we make to journey across dark waters. Grant us sound feet and silent breath. refuge from the storm.
Ihre Papiere.
And safe passage amidst hungry wolves.
Alarm! Take my hand. The road is not safe. You kill the Nazis. Here, I stay with Karl. We wait for you here. Kill everyone.
Alright, welcome to the first real level of this game, everyone.
You Nazis messing with my friends. We haul precious cargo. We have a train to catch.
This is actually one of my favorite...
Shoot the Nazis!
Oh my god. This is one of my favorite levels of the game for a few different reasons. One, it's one of the ones that the difference between saving Fergus and Wyatt really makes a difference. It's just very obvious in certain areas, and I'll highlight those as I come across them. If I happen to say you're playing as Fergus or you play as Wyatt, or if I say those things, don't worry about that. I just can't get the thought out correctly. So if we come through here instead of rushing into the area above, we can actually go and pick up a handgun with a silencer on it. Unlike the 1960 pistol we've used previously, this will only fire a single shot instead of the 3-round burst. And we get a chance to come over here and stab this man. And pick up early dual wields, always good. Now, the reason I didn't come straight through here is because this guy here. I guess I have to aim down sights. I don't often aim down sights in this game. You'll notice that quite a bit. There he is. You may have heard that guy walking above me there. When you get close to these guys, you'll hear that radio chatter. And more ammo, perfect. So this is a door that Wyatt would, if you'd saved Wyatt, see him doing it already, if you'd saved Wyatt, you'd be able to lockpick, get in there, and get a bunch of stuff. Because we didn't save Wyatt, we have no way to get into that room. It's actually one of the cooler things, I think, the game does, is kind of bifurcates some of the levels or changes how you have to play them. This is bad. I never get caught in this section. Fuck. Oh, that's not good. Hey, cool. I got a new perk. We'll talk about that in a moment. First, we need to kill the guy who's calling this alarm. You know, I've actually played this level. This is the 4th time through right now for this LP, and I never get caught in these areas, and I'm taking stupid risks that I would never normally take. Usually I stealth through everything. Oh, shut up. Hello. There's actually a way to counter things when they get up in your face like that. I've just never been able to successfully do it with the dog. We're gonna do the other section of this level stealth, though. That's for sure. I fucking hate getting caught like that. When you're doing this normally, when you play it stealth when they expect you to, it's a lot easier, but it's a lot trickier to do correctly. Difficult to describe, I guess. But you don't feel like you're, you know, in this section right now, I'm absolutely out of sorts. I don't know where these guys are going to come from. I don't know how many they're going to be. When it's in stealth, you can kind of predict where they are and what they're going to do. Oh, and plus, if you play stealth, you never have to see the fucking drones. Before we go back to the car, however, we're going to actually take advantage of... Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm all out of sorts right now. If you were Wyatt, if you had saved Wyatt, you could come down the zip line and get over here and get behind that commander. Which is, by the way, preferable to what I just did. This is kind of why I like saving Wyatt after having played both Fergus and Wyatt. It just makes it a lot easier to get through certain areas because he can just get around stuff. Now, we did pick up a perk earlier on. Let's show that off. It was actually Endurance, which I believe is the Assault category. So I'm now going to sprint at about the same speed as I would if I was, when I dual wield, if I had just one weapon out. This is kind of neat. I've never actually gotten Scavenger, so maybe we want to strive for that. I don't know. Let's go back to the car.
Good man, Blasco! Come on!
Expect to see this. This is how the level kind of works. You clear out an area, come back to the car, they drive you to the next set.
Good aim for an old dame.
Oh, I didn't pick up any grenades in that previous section. That's bad. I really wanted grenades for this. Whoa! Okay. We're actually not gonna dual wield now. What the hell? How the hell did that guy get there? Just real quickly, we're gonna check and make sure that we're not blindsided here. Look at all these bodies. Perfect. Now we're at a pretty respectable level of ammo. Once again, Wyatt would be able to go through there. And let's check this out. So, once again, there are quite a few of these kind of world-building things. They're kind of neat. I'll show them off when I come across them in the levels. Alright. Why not? I'm not going to really need it, but I'm also not going to come back to this area. So, I could go up these stairs. That's one way around here. However, it's actually easier to come in here and do this. Eventually, it's easier. I don't really understand how the hot wiring system works. I understand how the lock-picking system works, which is a little different. But hot wiring, it just seems like you have to find the sweet spot, I guess? I don't know. Just wait for the lift to get up there. It does take a while, but it's much easier and faster, and it puts you in a different spot than if you'd simply climbed up the stairs, which is, I think, one of the really nice things about this game. Like I said before, it does change your experience based on who you save. Yep. Okay. Perfect. A grenade. That's all I need. Yeah, you only need to get surprised by that fucker, like, once before you start doing that. Ammo, pistols, this is all good. I like it. Why did I do that? I have this tendency to hit 3 all the time instead of hitting 4 when I want to switch over to the assault rifle. Now there is, as you can see here, a system where you can use your mouse wheel to switch, but I always forget about it. Picked up some armor there. Come over here. Pick up even more. Little things like that are why I really like the differences between the two characters being saved. However, we do have to come down here. Ladders are weird in this game. I think I mentioned it previously, but you kind of have to run at the ladder instead of trying to climb down it or back down it or anything like that. So just be aware of that one. And hot wiring again. I really would have loved to have seen this game have a co-op mode, the more I think about it. Alright. There's a couple options here. First... sometimes I get seen when I do that, sometimes I don't. I never know which this is going to be. If you take that guy out, we actually have a couple of people who can see it. Or you can do things like me and be a badass. Where are you? See, this is a bad idea. I just kind of wanted to show it off that you can do it. Alright, let's grab our health. It's a lot easier to actually approach that almost like a stealth section. If you come down that thing, it's easier to go down the stairs and just snipe these guys one by one with the pistol. I was actually kind of concerned that it would kind of work out poorly, so I decided to just go for the elevator. I thought I was already spotted. Let's come over here. And this is kind of neat. Let's come through this. Because we went through all those sections, we get put right here. This is not a stealth area, by the way, but you can play it like that. Waiting for the other two guards that were patrolling to come around here. One of them's going to stay up there. He's a pretty easy hit. There he is. Not even red in my crosshairs. I don't know what I'm thinking today. I always forget that that is not a...
Hey, do that!
No, shut up. I always forget that that's not a hallway this guy's going to patrol down. Light this back, please. Fucking every time. Sometimes this game is weird about pickup areas. Like, you have to be very, very, very specific on where you're aiming and where you're trying to pick things up from. Otherwise, it won't work. So there's a couple ways to approach this next section. I'm going to show you my favorite way. There's the commander right there. I can actually hit, and usually do, just pop him in the head from here. Because it's just that easy. But what you can do is be a little sneaky about it. There's a few different areas like this in the game where you're given a stealth area and you can kind of approach it from a few different angles. I think this one's actually a really bad example of that, simply because the commander is easily snipeable from where you start. He will see us if we get too far down. I am just trying to pick up this helmet. Nope, not the helmet. Jesus Christ. Oh, friend. And there's the old man up there. Alright, so that area conquered easily enough, right? What are you on about? I just shot you in the fucking skull, dude. There's one more guy. Ooh, wow, that was a perfect throw. Too bad he moved.
Right. Get that lift raised. Get going.
Alright. You could use a ladder, but I don't like ladders in this game. I don't know if I've made that obviously clear yet or not. So you can use this lift instead. Lifts up, we're all good to go. Shit, I forgot about this. Look at the animation as he climbs those stairs. I think this is a really dumb move, because if I remember correctly, there's more assholes in here. Yep. I love how their bodies just go ragdoll the second they get hit. Alright. I feel pretty good about us. That was actually pretty decently done, if I do say so myself. And we've got one more area to go.
Road is not safe. Nazis down there. Shoot the Nazis. We wait for you.
Now this is actually a pretty easy area, all things considered. Don't want to take that shot. This is about the 4th time playing this level for me, just for this LP. Because I keep missing shots in this area or the other stealth area, and it's not really fun to watch me struggle through some of this stuff. So I'm just taking my time this time around, hoping for the best. You can see that the coordinator on the field here is or the field commander, as it were. It's actually pretty far away. I've cleared out the guys over here, which is half the battle, realistically. Just want to make sure. Okay, perfect. These stealth sections can be very easy and very difficult. There's one coming up in a later level that every time I go through it, I just laugh a little bit, because all you do is nail these 2 commanders, and they're just right out there. And it's supposed to be like, oh, sneak up and get close to the guy. No, if you just know what you're doing with a pistol, you can nail both of these. No. Go for the commander first. I don't know what I'm thinking here. And I know you can walk. I know I can do that. I just always forget. Alright, there's a few different ways into this building. It's worth knowing that, by the way, off the top of your head. Because if you try to walk in from like the doors on the side or the back, and you're in a panic mode, yeah, you're probably gonna end up dead. Not even gonna risk it, because I don't know where the other guy is. That was real lucky. If he'd sighted me, this dog would have got on my case. Alright. Well, that pretty much does it for this section. We're gonna grab what we can, though, while we're here. It's always worth just scrounging through. You'll notice I have 0 grenades right now, for example. Let's fix that. And got full ammo. That's always good. But yeah, it looks like pretty much everything I can grab at the moment. Armor. Always good to have some extra armor. Now there is that bunker there and that area over there, but we don't really need those right now. Let's just get out of here.
Hold on! We'll go away from this place now!
Ah. Dual robots. For a lot of people, this is going to be a very difficult fight. Actually, for me, it's still a very difficult fight. Shoot it in the eye. Get away from the Tesla grenade that fires at you. That's really what you want to do. Now, most people will actually go into this dual wielding like I started off there. That was more to show that it's not a brilliant plan. Dual wielding against these things isn't perfect. I know that I've been fairly accurate with my not aimed down sight shots on enemies so far, but with these guys you have a very limited area where you can be effective. Okay, we just actually hurt this guy bad. Right here. That's what you want to do with these guys. If you start shooting the shiny red eye, as most people will, it's effective, it works out, I'm not going to lie, but it takes a long time and a lot of ammo. Instead, what you want to do is that. Just get behind them and pop them a couple times in the back, and you're done. Just stay away from them, because they do explode pretty spectacularly. And you may be tempted to go up and show this off. You may be tempted to use these guns on those guys. They generally stay in an area where you can't hit them too easily with it. And the downside to these things is that they're actually electrically charged. You can see that at the bottom right. So if you get hit with that Tesla cannon they fire at you, then, well, you don't have any ammo in this thing anymore. Shut up. This secret area is one that I would never have found if I didn't use a guide to get through this game the second time through. Very good stuff in here. A little extra ammo. It's not really worth coming in here before the fight, but in case things went badly, I wanted to just have those guns available to pull off the turrets there. So, with that out of the way, we're pretty much done with the gameplay section of this level. Let's get back in the trunk.
Anya, you and me, on a train to Berlin. You're just another Nazi jerk went for coffee in the middle of the night. Just head back to the cabin. Avoid eye contact.
Well, after that very BJ Blazkowicz way of fixing a coffee machine, we're going to end this level. I will see everyone next time.